Hi guys, it's Terry. Today I'd like to talk about Facebook's newsfeed. When you log into your account, you end up in your newsfeed. You don't go to your profile page. And most of the time you end up in your top news. Now, I actually thought you always ended up in your top news, but if you logged out while you're in your most recent, when you log back in, you're going to log back into your most recent. But here's the deal. Most people don't even know about the most recent. Yes, I know it's right there, but they really don't take the time to click there. So it has always been, for every marketer, for anybody here for business, what's the goal? How do we live in the top news feed? Well, we all know that the more comments, the more likes will help you. There's been a couple studies lately that has really proved what we thought and shed some light on things that maybe we really didn't think about or we didn't know. As you know, just like Google, Facebook has an algorithm for the top news feed well, I'll touch on that in just a moment. So, of course, do we have the algorithm right there that you can say this is what you need to do? No. It takes great people to test it, and thank goodness that they have done that. We all test it in our own way every day, but these people have actually, made a study out of it and tested it. So, I'm going to do a few more videos after this one to kind of share the results that they found and my ideas on it and strategies to help you. But what I want to talk about right now is what is called the most recent. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people don't even know that it exists. So, click on most recent. You would think that the most recent, just by, scroll down real quick, oh, this is the fire hose, so to speak. This is where all the updates of all my friends show up. Well, guess what? It's being censored as well. So I'm going to show you one trick that can kind of help, but guess what? It doesn't completely solve the problem. What I want you to do when you're in your most recent, you need to scroll down to the bottom of the page, and I want you to hit Edit Options. Now, right here it says Number of Friends. It says control how many friends you want shown in your live feed. A higher number means you will see new posts more frequently. So, of course, I already changed mine, and this has been here forever, as long as I can remember. I changed mine quite a while ago to 5,000. I think the default is 500 or 250. One of the. I think it's 250. It's been a long time. So I only have 3,400 friends, or 30. I'm not quite sure, but it's 3,500 at most. So I just want to set it and forget it. The most friends I'm going to get is 5,000 because Facebook won't allow for more. But if I had mine still set at 250, I'd be in trouble because I'd only be seeing 250 of the 250 of my friends' live updates, and that would be only the updates that Facebook thought, according to their algorithm that I need to see. So do me a favor, go ahead and set your number of friends to 5,000. Now I would really like to say that, well, guess what? That's all you need to do. You're going to see every single one of your friends' updates. Guess what? You're not. And I did some testing, kind of messing around with it, and I was shocked because you don't. Guess what? View recommended friends. Do you know that Facebook has your recommended friends? Let's go ahead, and did you know that you can help them? Let's go ahead and click View Recommended Friends. Sorry, it's going to take a bit. And you know what? Another apology is 12:09. I always do these videos when I'm really tired. Come on. So my voice is a little raspy. There we go. Now, the recommended friends by Facebook shows up as a very light blue. Okay? So let's wait for it to come up. I think it's up. Maybe not. There we go. Now, here's the deal. This was recommended by Facebook. Let's pretend that I say, oh gosh, no, I don't want to see this person's live feeds. Look at this. You can't unclick it. So frustrating. So, wait a minute. Did I just prove myself wrong? Nope, couldn't. All right, so, not quite sure what's going on here. Okay, there we go. So, what I've done, and I've kind of messed around with it. So right now is not really reflective of who I want to see and who I don't want to see. Let me undo this one. Okay. I think it's very, very important for you guys. Sorry, I'm going to ignore that. Very important for you guys to go ahead and spend some time going through this. And if there's somebody that Facebook doesn't recommend and you're interested in their updates, you need to click on it. So just come through here and go click, click, click. And you know what? It takes forever. And I've been messing around with mine just to see what the experience would be like. But, you know, depending on the amount of friends you have. Now, keep in mind, some of these light blues make sense, but I'll be honest with you, some make zero sense to me. Like, I didn't even know they existed, and they're in light blue. So anyways, that's all I want to say, so go ahead and save it. So you've clicked through, you've determined who you want to make sure you see in the live up in your live updates, and then go ahead and save it. I'm going to tell you right now, every time I mess around in there, my most recent changes. So, unfortunately, I really, really wish that Facebook truly gave us a fire hose to where we could see all the activity that was going on with all of our friends, but they don't. And I think it's important to know that they don't. So, again, my 2 tips for today is go to your edit, change your number of friends, and then come in here and see who they've recommended for you. And recommend your own friends. Okay? So, thank you, and again, there's some great other tips that I've learned. So I look forward to doing some more videotapes for you.